Whenever there's an EV which plays in the same ballpark as the Tesla Model 3, the comparisons are inevitable, and sometimes that's lazy. Putting Tesla in a title guarantees clicks, and sometimes it is entirely justified, like today. Two sedans, neither hatchback. One, the original electric disruptor from California. The other, the Chinese challenger, the breakout electric success story BYD. But the Model 3 is getting a little long in the tooth, and the BYD Seal brings some new features at a very attractive price. So, can the newcomer take on the car which made Tesla famous? Let's compare the Model 3 to the BYD Seal and find out. I'm Martin Lee, and if you like today's video, show us you do by clicking on the thumbs up icon and subscribe to the channel for more EV storage and electric content. The Tesla Model 3 was first announced by Tesla's CEO Elon Musk in 2016 with a mission to bring electric vehicles to the mass market. The vehicle was designed to be a more affordable option than their previous offerings, the Model S and the Model X, with the infamous starting price of $35,000, which they just about achieved, sort of. With over 325,000 pre-orders within the first week, it was the most anticipated EV in history. However, the production of the Model 3 faced several challenges, with Musk famously stating that Tesla was experiencing production hell in 2018. But it was in 2018 the Model 3 became the best-selling electric car in the world. BYD, in contrast, is a well-established Chinese automaker that's been producing electric vehicles since 2008. In addition to producing EVs, BYD also manufactures batteries and other energy storage solutions. The company's been expanding its global presence in recent years with a particular focus on Europe. The BYD Seal is just one of several new EVs the company's planning to introduce in the European market in the coming years. The company's also investing in new production facilities and R&D centers in Europe to support its growth here. One of BYD's key strengths is its focus on innovation and new technologies. The company's invested heavily in the development of new battery technologies, like the innovative structural battery technology used in the BYD Seal that went on sale in May 2022. Outside of China, the BYD Seal is known as the Atto 4. Comparing the Chinese prices where both models compete head-to-head, the Seal is about two-thirds the price of a Model 3, either comparing the base spec versions and the top spec versions. It's clear Tesla feels they can charge a premium for their product. Let's look at the key features. The Model 3's interior is famously minimalistic and streamlined, featuring a large touchscreen display in the center console that controls all of the vehicle's features. The single display is all you need for navigation, music, climate, and other features to use them with ease, and offering a big rear-view camera for visibility as well. The Model 3 comes equipped with Tesla's, again, famous autopilot system, which offers advanced driver assistance features like adaptive cruise, automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and the system includes semi-autonomous driving capabilities, allowing the vehicle to navigate and steer on its own under certain conditions. The Model 3 comes in various flavors around the world. At the time of recording, in the home market of the US, you can simply get Model 3, that's rear-wheel drive, or Model 3 Performance. Model 3 has 272 miles of range, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 5.8 seconds. Model 3 Performance goes to 315 miles of range and 3.1 seconds, 0 to 60. Here in the UK, we currently have a long-range version too. Tesla offers a network of superchargers and destination chargers that allows Model 3 owners to charge their vehicles quickly and conveniently. Superchargers can charge the Model 3 to 80% in as little as 35 or 40 minutes, while Tesla destination chargers are often found at things like hotels, restaurants, and other locations, but they offer slower charging but great convenience. Now let's talk about the Seal, or Atto 4. That's available in 3 specs as well. 2 are rear-wheel drive, either a smaller 61.4 kilowatt-hour battery or a larger 82.5 kilowatt-hour battery. And there's an all-wheel drive version with that large battery. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 62 miles an hour, is 3.8 seconds for the top spec, with 230 kilowatts of power on the rear and 160 kilowatts on the front. So both cars are similar so far, but the standout technology in the BYD Seal, or Atto 4, is the battery pack integrated into the vehicle's body structure. And that offers benefits like improved safety, reduced weight, and increased interior space. The battery pack is made up of 10 modules that can be replaced individually. That makes maintenance possible and easier, and more cost-effective. It's built on BYD's 800-volt E-Platform 3. That's got the BYD Blade battery, and it'll charge at speeds up to 150 kilowatts in the larger battery. The Seal has a range of up to 700 kilometers. That's on the Chinese CLTC test cycle for the big battery, single motor variant. The performance all-wheel drive still gets a decent range, that's 650 kilometers, but that's not real-world numbers. The drag coefficient of just 0.219 is a result of that low-slung front end, very narrow LED headlights, and a large grille that adds to its sporty appearance. The vehicle comes with a range of advanced driver assistance systems as well, like adaptive cruise control and lane departure warning. The interior of the BYD Seal uses premium materials, and its seats in particular are a big step up from Tesla. I mean, they're basically a work of art. 8-way electrically adjustable and 4-way electrically adjustable lumbar support with memory, ventilation, heating functions as well. And they look great. Whilst it has a minimalist dashboard, there are a few more buttons scattered around than the Tesla. It also features tech which Tesla doesn't, like a head-up display, a driver's display. That central screen can rotate. It moves from portrait to landscape, and it even has vehicle to load. That's 2.2 kilowatts of power. There's a socket between the rear seats and an adapter which plugs into the external charge port, so you can power external devices. It's something that Tesla simply doesn't have. Both vehicles have heat pump air conditioning. Your phone can be a key. They both have a large frunk up front and large panoramic roofs. Oh, and concealed door handles. Let's talk pricing and range. Model 3 has a starting price of $43,000 at the moment, that's changing all the time, and offers a range of 272 miles. The Performance has a price of $54,000 for that 315 miles of range. Tesla has full self-driving as an upgrade, which adds traffic light control and automatic lane changing for $15,000 now. That's intended to be used in the future, once regulatory approval is obtained. According to BYD, though, the Seal will expected to start in Europe about 25,000 euros. That's 29,000 US dollars. That would be an incredible achievement for this car. We'll wait and see if that happens. It's significantly less than many other EVs on the market, let alone the Teslas. That pricing puts it in direct comparison with other popular EVs not in the same class. The VW ID.3 is 15,000 euros more expensive in some trims. The Model 3, 15,000 euros more expensive in some trims, which are kind of comparable to the BYD, which I think will be called Atto 4 when it comes to Europe. So, conclusion, what do you think? I think the Seal is a great competitor to the Tesla Model 3. It's not quite as fast, and it definitely doesn't have the supercharging network, which is amazing. But the design, I think, feels more fresh, and the choice of materials inside is clearly more premium. It has the latest 800-volt architecture, it has 5G connectivity, and even somewhere to store your karaoke microphone. The BYD is selling well in China, but can it compete with the famous name of Tesla on a global stage? Well, we're going to find out really soon. On the other hand, there isn't a long-awaited refresh coming for Model 3, rumoured to come sometime towards the end of 2023. I think that'll bring some light exterior design updates, nothing radical, and a refresh of the technology and design, but I have many question marks. So which one would you go for? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, read all the comments, and love to know what's on your mind and get your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching the video today, and I'll catch you on the next one.